side.
That's up to you, Billy. I mean, it's completely up to you.
Or do you want to have a side by side?
Yeah, side by side.
You want to put it inside? It don't matter to me. Okay.
Oh yeah, just get that one.
Senior hockey at its best. Tonight's game is brought to you compliments of Smith Walls Roundeye and features your Smith Walls Rideaus hosting the Frontenac Phantoms for Game 1 of their wild-card playoff series. Now, if able, please stand and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
We're alive. Great driving by the driver.
One eye open, the other one having a little tap in the ladies and gentlemen. We have a 1-game Smith Rideaus and they move on. Or a 1-game elimination for the Frontenac Phantoms. They win it, they move on to Sunday where they'll play these Smith Rideaus on home ice. McKinley Arena.
No, we're actually going to be playing here again tomorrow.
That's right, I'm sorry, folks. They'll be here again, but they'll force the second game. And we'll have a face-off here to start the game. Frontenac, Nathan, Bruce, Craig, and Cap. The starting five for the Frontenac Phantoms. The energy in the room was an absolute buzz for this one. The Phantoms were really excited for this game, and the spirits are upbeat. Nathan, the tap behind the net. And that hit goes a straight up to her. Good hit there by Nathan, and Rude brings it out to center ice. Rude dumps it into the right on goal. The Dallas Smart.
Those can sometimes catch you off guard as a goalie. If you're not careful, that could easily beat you.
150%. Right to the slot. It's over the open side. Smith Falls trying to set up here early. Through the corner, throws it out in front of the net, got behind Greg, and that'll knock the pegs off. And we'll have a face-off inside the Phantom zone.
That didn't look very pleasant. Beasley there took a spill on the ice. I think the ice is still a little bit fresh. So far I've seen a couple of real things that still in the corner, but so far really slow pace compared to the first minute of the game, but it's got to pick up. Okay, we got Sigsworth on the face-off. Scored a big goal. First goal of the season last week for Kalen Sigsworth as he scored on a breakaway against the Barry's Bay Wolves. So we know he broke his goal slump there.
All season long, we've been talking about that guy with such great offensive skill and just not able to pop one. Finally, last game the season he did. Smith falls in. Great job there by Monster. Brian Gouvreau comes up with a big one to start this game. And a great lead in as Gouvreau sitting with an .872 save percentage on the season. Puts him near the top of the entire standings in that category. He's played an an incredible game for the Phantoms all season long and got the job done every step of the way with that beautiful save. Time to lead into him. It's back to the point. A shot through. Rebound opportunity at the top. Kept away from being really in. Josh Tapp will pick it up. Nobody on him. Close the door off. Tapp hits around two of them and gets it out to center ice. And he's got some wheels here. Tapp, shot, and it hits a leg, goes into the corner. Nathan Munch going in to force the play. Off to the right side, behind the zone. Skating in. Todd to the slot. Knocked away and back. The other way goes Brett Miracle. Miracle gains the center ice and he dumps it in. He's at the end of a shift. Two will go off. Ketchison in to force the play. Much as well, and it's turned over to Norman. Newly acquired from Tweed. Fit right in, just like a glove here. Frontenac shipped in, crossed the line. A good try there to get in by McFarland. Stick with by Ketchison. Back the other way they come. They'll dump it in offside. And at the other end of the ice, 200 feet. Dallas Slack, 8-5-1 with a 391 goals against and an 898 save percentage.
And 2 shutouts.
And a couple big ones, yes sir. Great goalies at both ends of the ice. You can see some great hockey action.
Slack last year's winner of the best goaltender in the EOSHL. So no surprise there that numbers are that high.
Building off the last season. With a great club in front of them as well. And that'll go down for a face-off. Well, the atmosphere here, I mean, they've got a bunch of, they've got a pretty good crowd here. It's so spread out. It's a huge, big arena.
It is. And only imagine what an arena like this in Mary's Bay would be like for Tweed. It would be incredible. I mean, not to take away from the biggest here, but it's a fraction of what those other two markets would look like.
Smith sets up behind the net, throw it out in front. That's Weitzel. Beasley. In the corner, back to the point. And then the snake out through Costello, giving chase as the Phantoms do a wholesale change. Rip down the ice. Beasley kicks it ahead. Shield. Rips it off the boards. Corona in his feet. Trying to knock that one down, he can't. Shield to Corona. On the boards in the neutral zone, he's getting cross-checked, and hopefully the Phantoms see this and realize what they're able to do. This is playoff hockey. Aaron Nathan tripped up, and a penalty coming. Shot stopped by Slack, and the Phantoms are going to the power play early.
And the one way you're going to beat Dallas Slack is get a screen in front of him. Don't let him see that puck. Take away all that information that he can take from his spot and beat him with that, because you're not going to beat him cleanly. They need to get traffic in front.
An 81% penalty kill on the regular season, which all that's erased in the playoffs. As the Phantoms go to work on their first power play of the playoffs, 16:34 to go here in the first. We haven't played much. We've got a lot going on already. Driven back to the point, tap. Thrown across to Nathan Much. Much to the point. Through, shoots it through, and Slack saw it at the last second. Nathan Much throws it to the point. Josh Tapp fires it through, hits a couple feet, and it finds its way to the zone. The ice surface here, it's funny being up this high, you can see the difference in the size from Tweed to this arena right away.
Definitely. It's definitely a big difference. When you're playing in an arena like Tweed, bounces are going to be very evident. It's just, in this environment here, it's, those bounces aren't going to be as often. So these guys got to really make the most of their opportunities and make the bounces happen.
They're working it inside the zone. Crossed over to Nathan Much on the half boards. Moves it back to the blue line. Rips it across to the captain. Hops over his stick. Thrown on the boards. Trying to force that play. And it's whistled off the glass. Hits a stanchion, thank goodness. It comes back to Josh Tapp. To Nathan Much. He's got great speed and wicked stick handling ability. Driven back down to him low. He sees it. Throws it into the slot. Good try for Aaron Nathan to pull that away, one-handing it, using his body to protect the puck. Knifed in through center ice, and they're in on an opportunity here. Boyce Clare throws it in, and this penalty's got 35 seconds remaining on it. Back to the points, so the net falls. Shoots it, blocked by Kalen Sigsworth. Again, two guys on him, and there's Brett Miracle. Skating out through center ice, a nice move around a man. Brett Miracle chipped over to Sigsworth, gets it a shot, just wide by Ketchison. Back to the point for Bray. Bray down low. Back to Bray again, onto the half boards again. Kalen Sigsworth, he has a shot, ripped it high and it's stopped by Dallas Slack. Ketcherson knifes it down low, nobody there. This penalty's going to end. He's out on the left, and hopefully they see it. Drilled down, Kalen Sigsworth picks it up and walks into the zone. Chipped to nobody. And he's the Weitzel there, finally his first shift. That's a nice play to get it back on to the Smith Falls sticks through the zone. Walks into the slot area, shot just wide of the net. Travis McKenna's trying to work at the blue line. Landed much behind the net to gather it. Into the corner, bodied against the wall. And a bit of a scrum. Much will find it, neatly played off the board. Smith trying to give that one a run. Kennis on his man. Costello. Able to move it out, and they're in again. Costello, the captain. Cross ice. Chance in the slot. He just missed that one. A good sauce pass by Devin Cobalt, and it goes astray. Great. Now another trip. Oh, they won't call that one there. Back the other way goes Cobalt with good speed. Walks in. Costello into the corner. Throws it down low. Smith Falls working it. The Phantoms are there to recover. From the point, D-to-D pass. Shot through. Deflected into the corner. Aaron Nathan going at him early. Working it out. Shoots, and Gouvreau stops that one. Another shot. He whistles that one wide. We'll come back to the neutral zone.
Yeah, so far you've seen the Rideaus trying to utilize their points and gain pressure in the offensive zone. Flanagan's got to be very careful protecting Dean Gouvreau and low.
Smith Falls to the point, and a good play by Aaron Nathan. Nathan, long ice pass up. Root. Pass into the slot. It's taken away, and back down the ice they come. Dowdall to the net, and he just shot it wide. Oh my! They fall down right on top of one another.
That's not a very common puck freeze that we see on top of the net like that.
Doesn't happen too often. Well, this is playoff hockey. I guess anything can happen.
Hey, we're just talking about lucky bounces. You know, and maybe use the glass to your advantage. You know.
Absolutely. The stanchions here are very intrusive. They've still got those steel roundabouts on them, and they can pop out anywhere. Right back to the point. The chance from the point. Shot through. Goes wide. Gordon Gray. Moving it up the ice. Knocked down, and Smith Falls regroups and brings it across the line. Into the slot. The chance now regroup. Cross ice chance shot. The rebound is there, just sitting there. Shot again. They rip it just wide. They knife it back to the point. Working around him at the D area. Goes by Plante. Slot shot. It's stopped by Gouvreau. In behind the net, tap, getting worked over there by Todd. He's knocked him down. It's back to the point again. Opportunity here for Slack, and he shoots it, and it's blocked. Plante throws it up the ice. They'll make the wholesale change. The Phantoms will. There's 11:50 to go here in the first frame.
Very impressed so far with the Phantoms. Their strategy right now in their defensive zone, protecting Gouvreau. Also, like taking some chances offensively with their stretch passes. They're creating their own opportunity.
And this is going to be one for Smith Falls. A good opportunity as he trips over the Phantom defenseman. And McFarland really upset with himself. He just tripped and fell and took the Smith Falls player with him. And that is just unfortunate.
Yeah, very unfortunate. We know how Smith Falls has very lethal power play. Watch for Witzel to circle around the front of the net looking for rebounds. He's very effective and very dangerous.
Costello. Down low again. Back to the point. Witzel, give and go. Chance shot. And Gouvreau makes a nice save there. He's just cool as a cat.
Just swatted that away like a bunch of flies.
Yes, indeed. Gotta love that early. They'll move it into their own zone, trying to set up here. Get something going. Smith Falls. Weitzel is that lethal forward. Whistles it back to the point. Nice play there. Lots of traffic in front. Deflected just wide. That was an awesome opportunity there.
Phantoms really need to spread out more on their penalty kill here because they're leaving those points wide open.
Whipped over the wide open guy, and Dean Gouvreau Guvro comes up with a great save again. You couldn't be more right, Justin. It's a very closed society in front of that net. It's a lot of fandoms standing in front of Guvro. They got to protect them low, but like you say, the points have got to be.
They need to be covered.
Yeah, big time.
Because you're going to see a lot of shooting opportunities, especially with the structure that Smith Falls has in place. They rely highly on their defensemen firing pucks on net.
And that can be dangerous for a team that does what the fans are doing early on. But hopefully they'll get it together. This penalty's got a buck and one nickel remaining on it. They can kill this off. The momentum can come to their side. Back at the point, deep pass. Rideaus setting up early to the point, and a shot and a rebound just goes wide of that net. Gaudo back to the point. Opportunity with a D-to-D pass there. Shot from there. It's blocked, and a good one by Tap. Hit him just in the ankle. Rocket Smarts. The half court. Down low. Back to the point it goes. Bennett shoots it through a screen, and it just missed. Guvro was waiting for the tip. And it's out and down the ice. For a team like the Phantoms, a penalty kill early and will do them wonders and will do Smith Falls a detriment. Roux on a break. Martin Roux shot, and it's gone wide of the net. Him. Smith Falls back the other way. The shot hits the stick, goes up and into the glass and into the corner. Bennett battling along against three Phantoms. Norman throws it around the net. Can it make it out? No, kept in at the blue line by McKenna. To the top of the circle, and it's shoveled into the half-boards, and they're out. Coming in is McFarland on his own. McFarland shot, and Dallas Slack will make that save. He's back positive, and he'll hold on for the face-off.
Unfortunately, that play there, McFarland was all alone, didn't have really any support, but the only option was to fire the puck on net. The positive message, we got an offensive zone face-off.
And that is a plus with half a period down. For the Phantoms to pop one here early and get off to a good lead. Into the neutral zone, Phantoms a good pass up, and it'll go for
So far in our live feed, we've got 20 viewers, feels like 25,000.
Sure does, big time. We could just say it's 25,000. Couldn't we? Sure?
I mean, we really should.
100%. I guess everybody does it. Just we don't. Into the corner, the half-boards, and back down low for Nathan Mudge. Much on the works, good body there. Yeah, that's a penalty. He didn't have the puck, and it's going to be 2 to the Phantoms again. A little different breed of cat here. Only 2 hours away. We've got 3 penalties in the first period. And I don't care who it goes for or against. Let's hope that this slows down because we don't want a game decided on a power play. That was a big hit. I mean, but it's playoff hockey, and he'll go 2. Guys to watch out for: Andrew McKinney. He has 12 goals on the season. Whitesall, as Justin was talking about, has 3 goals, 7 assists in 12 games. The point of the game player. He is a rock of a shot.
Now I got a note here for Whittle. This is actually a down season for him. He's played less games this season, but if you look at how his stats stack up to last year, they're a little bit on the downtrend. But he is lethal at any point when he's on the ice.
Nice pass over to Reddick. Made a beautiful save. Yeah, Witzel is when you're not in the lineup every day, you've got injuries and whatnot. It's
or suspension.
Or a suspension. It could be that. It's hard to get into a groove, and maybe you can do it in the playoffs. First club. Half-boards, it's around behind the net, or to the half-boards and around. Witzel to the point. Smith Falls setting up, top of the circle. Back to the point again it goes. Top of the circle, they're working it very well. Shot and a stop by Dean Guvro, deflected right between the legs, but he set up perfectly and makes the save.
You know, there's a really big story here between the Phantoms and Smith Falls. Early in the year, Jake Clement goes down with an injury. In comes Dean Guvro, plays phenomenal, 52 saves in the game on 54 shots. They lose that game 2-1, but it also opened the door for Dean here and allowed the Phantoms to trade Jake Clement, who played his final game with the Phantoms against the Smith Falls Rideaus here in this arena.
It's has been a beautiful story all season long, Justin. Maybe we can get out a lot of those stories through the next 60 minutes of this hockey game. Would be fantastic because the black and orange, they have got a storybook going on inside that room. Just, what is that? Love all, love.
Everybody loves everybody.
Everybody, yes, indeed, and it's resonated through this league. Let me tell you. Pass up, and it's drilled into the zone. What, just Zach? I'm calling him Calvin.
Just call him Calvin.
Yeah. Into the middle of the ice. Smith Falls holding on to 35 seconds remaining in this power play, looking to set something up. Shot from the point. Goudreau there. Make the save. Chip back to the point. Cross ice. Into the slot, and he scores. Smith Falls on the doorstep, and they get an early goal. This round enjoys that one. An early 1-0 lead.
Not much Goudreau could do on that one. Backdoor tap in. Unfortunately, those are going to happen when you're shorthanded. Doesn't matter who you're playing for, it's going to happen.
100%. Smith Falls, they're not a team of fools. They'll capitalize on the easy plays and passes getting through the mid-ice area and then back through the mid-ice area for one team. It's never good.
No, and the thing is, this team really capitalizes on their chances when they're up a man. So, this is their bread and butter.
A big ice surface is not going to help either one. The home ice will definitely help Smith Falls, as this is a pretty darn good crowd here tonight, let me tell you.
Just have people of all ages here. Senior, you got middle age, you got the younger folks. It's great.
He broke his stick. McKennis has a chance. He couldn't get it through.
It's loose. It's in the net. No? No.
What an opportunity there. That stick was folded right in half. And Dallas Slack, as he's done so many times, keeps it out for the Smith Falls Rideaus. I want to welcome all our viewers in as we've gone from Tweed to Smith Falls to not a different crew, the exact same three. And we're bringing you all the hockey action. The Frontenac Phantoms and the Smith Falls Rideaus. 6:57 to go in the first. 1-0 to score for the Smith Falls Rideaus. With the Phantoms looking to answer right here. As a draw inside the zone. Norman at the point with much of the draw. And McFarland and Smith. Oh, Ketchison on the right. It's in the Smith Falls zone. And Keeley will wheel back up. Tip through center ice and landed much. Another story on this season, forward for his life from what I understand, switching to defense this year and striving to be one of the better defensemen in the league and, of course, on the Frontenac Phantoms.
And he's really turned into a really great stay-at-home forward. He uses his body really well. He's not afraid to finish his checks and get in front of a shot. So he's really been a really good story this year.
To be honest with you, I was like, we got maybe a little rowdy down here as Corey Hurlbert is trying to go after Landon Much and starting to get something going on that Phantoms bench. And that is the last thing that you want to do to Brett Miracle, because that guy will take that and ride with it and just start pounding him into the boards. He's a tough guy.
It's also fuel to a fire, too. You don't want to see Brett Miracle get mad, because if you see him get mad, he's going to start turning on the jets.
And say the Phantoms were asleep right now. You just woke them up by hollering at the bench right there. Everybody's standing, everybody's ready to go now. They're around the net. And the Phantoms, that's been their biggest difficulty, is getting out of the first period. Your second and third periods, they're right with a team. The first, they come out a little sleepy. Pass, a little in front of tap, a good body there. Starting to shove them around a little bit. Gray drills it back in. Drills it in around the net, and Smith Falls will set back up and throw it back out of the zone. Weitzel walking in. Cap's got a man behind him. He just got in front of him. Beasley throws it behind the net. Big hit by Tap. He is raring to go now. Walking in front. Chipped away by Rue. To the chance. Shot. And Goudreau makes the save. Justin, I don't want to see a million shots at the Phantoms end, but every time he makes the save, he looks so great for that goal.
It looks like I've always said, that equipment is sexy. But every save he's making right now, it looks effortless.
Yeah, it does.
Looks effortless, and those effortless saves really save your energy for later stages of the game.
And it really messes with the opposition. I think that was a really good shot, and he didn't even have to do anything with it.
There was an NHLer by the name of Mark Shifley who once said every time he faced Carey Gray, he would fire a shot he felt was like a rocket, and Carey would just snag it in the air and make it look like nothing.
This totally depletes all the confidence you had in yourself. I thought I could shoot the puck for the love of Pete. Around the net, half court, Smith falls, gaining the zone, a shot through, and Gouvreau again, that was through a screen. And he still holds on to a track the entire way. Shoveling the Phantoms players back off a late change. Draw inside the zone. This could be a problem here. They have a line on that's very tired. Yeah, if they lose the draw, it's back to the point. The shot through. Gouvreau tried to cover that. He knows what's going on. Plante uses his body in the corner. Points wide open. D-to-D pass. Cross ice. And it's shot just wide of the net. Back to the point. Wide open again. Nice job there to knock him down. And a reaction to that could have caused a penalty. That's an interference.
There's an interference call right there.
No, it's not. He called an icing. He did not call that. That is a blatant
interference. Late hit. Phantom's bench isn't very happy about that right now. John Thomas is having some words.
Well, if they're going to call penalties, they got to call them all. And that was blatant. You threw it around them, and you can't, once you stride to your right or left, and you get outside their body, you can't make a play on it.
Nope.
Unreal. The Phantoms face off with 4 players on the ice. Into the slot area, they shovel it away. The Phantoms will set up now. 4:24 remaining in the period. Shot towards the net. Boys players standing in front. Around back to the point again. D-to-D pass, set up, cross ice pass, and Plante gets in the way of it.
Plante is definitely one of those players that have been just absolutely underrated this year. Finishes his checks and just makes all the right plays defensively all year.
Ripped around to the half boards. D is wide open. They shovel it down, and now Norman can turn it around. Are the Phantoms getting a penalty again? What is...
That looks like Plante's getting an interference or roughing call.
How can they get so many penalties with the... anyways.
If I'm Don Thomas, I'm going to be having words with the official asking why was that a penalty, but why wasn't that other penalty?
Absolutely nonsense. Smith Falls Rideaus do not need any more help. I mean, let me just tell you that right now. They don't need any more help, and the amount of penalties the Phantoms are getting early, this can shut their season down quick. Get down 2, 3, 4 early against a team that has an incredible goalie like Dallas Slack. It gets tough.
It really does.
Draw one back. They'll gain the possession. What a nice defensive play there by Nicholas Corona. Top of the circle. Cross pass, and Gouvreau again with a beautiful save. Walking out of the corner is White's pass there, back and forth. Down low, that was Beasley. Through the middle of the ice, and Corona gets his stick on that. The hits have got to come big time. You got to lay the body to them every chance you get, especially when you're getting penalties. Might as well just start smashing. D-to-D pass. Ripped the shot at the stick. Landed much. Tried to grab that one and couldn't. Goes back to the point. Down low to the half boards. Top of the circle. Shot. Dean Gouvreau again with a beautiful save.
Again, they're leaving those points wide open. They're giving up the free shot from the top. They need to spread out more. I know it's a continuing story. I know we're repeating ourselves here.
We don't like to repeat ourselves. And I'll tell you, if we were coaches, our voices wouldn't be so nice. It's back to the point. And Smith Falls will hold on to this one. Costello. Cross over to Weitzel. Into the half boards. They circle it back to the point. They'll move it down low again. Cobalt to Weitzel. Cross ice. Chance. Beasley. Wide open shot. And a great defensive play by Kalen Sigsworth. Onto the half boards. Back to the point. Center of the point there. Costello. Working it around and a good play. Oh my goodness, what a knockdown. Gain the zone again. The captain chips it into the slot. Misses the puck. Smith Falls, slot shot, rebound. And they can't find the handle. Turning back into the corner. Throwing it behind the net. Cobalt. Ripped over. Beasley with it. Moving it into the zone. 12 seconds remaining on the power play. Throws it into the slot. Shot, and Guro kicks that one out. And that's going to end this power play.
That was the first time the Phantoms have cleared the zone on that power play. That entire first power play has been on the ice for an entire 2 minutes.
Wow. They have got to be tired. Good hit by Ketchison. Good swipe there by Rue. Ketchison off the glass. Hits a stanchion and drops right at his feet. And Nathan Much with the puck. Skating in on goal. Nathan Much. Top of the circle. Much. Shot and stopped by Dallas Slack. Behind the net goes Smith Falls. Nice rush by Nathan Much.
Unfortunately, he didn't have any support there coming down to the rebound.
Yeah, their entire team seemed to be making a line change there. Into the corner. Ketchison tries to circle it out. Throws it up to the middle of the ice. Chip through center. On that is McFarland. Good slash. Another one. Throws it behind the net. They got two. It's into the corner. Nathan Much looking at him behind the net. Smith Falls looking to grind down the rest of this period. Plot going in. And they'll wind it down with 31 seconds to go.
Quant is always go. He's always the one on there on the forecheck.
That was awesome. The tag in, right at him. Cross ice pass, and who is it? Quant again. Hops away from Miracle. And Smith Falls looking to have the last possession in this period to keep it 1-0. That is worry. I mean, not worry, but at least they respect the fans and not just trying to gun it down. And a great chance. Into the slot. Score! Well, a 2-0 lead going into the second period, and the Smith Falls Rideaus pop it home, and they'll check and see if it made it in time. But we'll be back, folks, right after this.